Hey, Dragon Con, Crispy's here. 30th anniversary. We have our friend Timothy with us. Timothy.
Hi.
Thank you for making it back out to con. I feel like you're.
This is one of my regulars every year.
Yeah.
They keep bringing me in and until they realize, hey, we've had this guy too many times.
He's still
Let's
here?
not have him, and he's still here. Until that happens, we're going to be coming.
Yeah. Well, I hope we have you here for a while. Honestly, I'm a personal fan.
Thank you.
And you've had a pretty good year. Let's just go ahead and get the official stuff out of the way.
Okay.
Let's knock it out. You've had a pretty fantastic turn of events.
Yes.
With your Thrawn character. How interesting is that to have your character be delegated to Legends and to be really the first character resurrected from that line? The reveal at Celebration, that trailer, I've never seen the internet more excited, honestly, for anything in modern Star Wars. So
we knew that was the announcement of Thrawn and Rebels Season 3 was going to be made at Celebration in London. So fortunately they were streaming it live, and we went ahead and watched it. I thought, okay, we'll watch for an hour and then I'll get back and start working on the next project and everything. Didn't happen. Spent the rest of the day looking at the internet, watching the comments come through, checking various websites, seeing what's happening. So that basically took the whole day of a lot of really cool stuff. It's very exciting. It's very gratifying. And the fact that I've now been commissioned to write a new Thrawn novel that will be in canon.
That's awesome.
That'll be coming out in April. It'll be preceding his appearance in the Rebels.
I'm really cool because I know we can't talk about it much. There's a lot of NDA at all, but it's really cool to me to have this resurrected character because obviously the timeline's different. You're having to come up with some fresh stuff for it. I'm really excited. You said April is the book. Rebels starts fairly soon.
September 20-something.
Yeah, it's pretty soon, and I heard it starts with a bang. So with Thrawn. So that's all we can talk about Thrawn for now. But we'll check in. And down the road. But let's talk about convention life and things like that.
Okay.
What's your fandom? What do you do at this convention when you're not working? Is that a thing?
I used to like to come to conventions, and I would commiserate with the workers, the staff who don't get to actually attend it because they're working it. I'm now in kind of that same boat.
You've done it to yourself.
I get to a few things. We'll get to the Walk of Fame and meet some of the actors and reestablish some acquaintanceships. We'll go over to the America's Mart and look for stuff to buy. But I almost never get to any panels anymore except the ones I'm on. It's just the reality. And the reason I'm here, the reason DragonCon brings me and other conventions bring me in, is not so I have a good time. It's so I'm available for the fans. And I understand that, and that's why it's worth a weekend of not writing. Is because I'm meeting fans. I'm getting to say hello. I'm getting feedback. People are, the fans are interested in seeing me, listening to me. That's why I'm here. DragonCon has rented me for the weekend. And I want to be as available as possible. And I can't really be available. I'm sitting all by myself.
You're doing your stuff at the computer.
Panel. Or sitting at my computer. So when I'm here, I'm at my panels. I'm going between panels. I'm hanging out with people who want to chat for a few minutes. So convention has gone from something I go to for fun to something I go to. It's still fun. It's still fun. It's just
There's more obligation to it. Things like
I'm here to meet the people, and I'm glad to do that.
And I feel like this year, I'm hoping that there's going to be a lot of excited people talking to you this year, and I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be a really cool year for you. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
To come back. So with all the conventions and the fans and stuff like that, if you could go to a panel, even though you're busy, what kind of panel would that be? Like, what kind of direction would you take that?
Oh, I don't know. I'd like to look at some of the film stuff. There's some. Whenever I talk to an actor, there's always some behind-the-scenes stuff that's fascinating. The best time is when you're on a panel with an actor. I've been on panels with John Morton, who did Dak in Empire Strikes Back. And I will talk about books and writing. He will talk about what happens on set and behind the scenes, and I just find it utterly fascinating. So I'd like to see some more of that world. A lot of other things. There are other authors I like to hear about how they work things. Comic book panels. I've loved the few comic books I've done. You'd like to get back in that someday if anybody would.
Could be a good year for that. Come on, so it's possible.
Yeah, this is the year. My name means more than it has in probably about a quarter century. Yeah, milk it.
As you should. It's like, my time has come. I mean, it's one of those things like your work, and not just that trilogy. It's been a staple for anyone who's been reading the original expanded universe, now the Legends line and things like that. And it's always been a great opportunity to run into. Like, you're someone I always see. Well, this is our first conversation together, but I constantly see you around the show, and you are a regular face to the Dragon Con family.
And I want to be that. I mean, and one of the nice things about getting Thrawn back into canon and all the extra hype is, I feel like to some extent, Dragon Con's been bringing me, and they've been very gracious about that, but I'm not as big a name as some of the people they bring in. With my name bigger this year, I feel like, okay, I'm repaying some of that. I
feel like you're justified for having me back.
Exactly. Yeah. And I want to. The hope is for any convention that invites me, I will help bring in some attendance, because conventions can't lose money forever. They've got to make money to be able to come
They want a reason to keep inviting you back. I don't know. We want a reason to keep inviting you back.
And I want
that might be selfish of me, but
well, I want to be there for the fans. I want to be a good guest.
Right.
In all aspects of that.
Well,
it's my job.
I don't think we've had any complaints, and that's awesome. So
I've tried very hard not to do anything to bring a complaint.
Well, so far your name has stayed off social media for the right reason. So, but the weekend is young.
Yeah, but since I don't drink,
that's true.
As someone said, no good story begins with salad.
I don't know.
It's always
I'm kind of hungry
alcohol,
now.
So.
Yeah, or a good glass of milk. Before we get going, though, my friend Randall here has collected some random questions from the audience.
Okay.
He wants to ask you a random question, so reach down in there.
Reach and grab
see what Randall's random question is for you.
Randall's random question. If Milli Vanilli fell in the woods, would someone else make a sound?
It's a pretty...
That's an esoteric question.
It is. We're going to get deep here.
Milli Vanilli are a twosome, right?
They were a twosome, yeah.
Who got into trouble for lip syncing.
Correct.
On, was it concerts or...
It was everything, I think. It was everything. Yeah, it was a pretty deplorable time, though.
So this was back in early 90s, I think.
Yes.
So many of you may not even know who Milli Vanilli is.
We've got a good audience, and some of us are going to know. I mean, I know. Yeah. Randall apparently knew.
Apparently, yes. We would not have accepted this as a question.
Yeah.
So, someone else would probably make the sound.
Someone else would make the sound.
Yes.
All right, cool.
And until they actually do fall in the woods, we'll never know. So my answer is accurate until someone proves me wrong, right?
That's where it's going to stand. That is the foundation. Awesome. So you had a piece of art that you want to show off real quick. So this is before we completely get going.
The Thrawn trilogy books are being re-released.
The original
Thrawn trilogy with new covers. And one of the cool things they did was made the covers so if you put them side by side, you get
it's like a panoramic.
View. I asked them to send me what it would look like without the text and everything. And here it is.
Holy crap! I don't know if we can see that with the glare.
Too much
That's
glare?
some new art there. I don't know how the glare is doing, so we'll kind of twist it around a bit. So you have the three covers.
The three covers,
as one
Heir to
giant
the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and Last Command.
Oh, that is
cool.
Put
them together and you get this.
Do you have any more copies of this weekend? Or
I don't think I'm allowed to get rid of any, but...
I tried.
I tried very hard,
all right.
Yes, and I appreciate
Fair enough.
that.
All right. So, Timothy, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
We're going to see you around DragonCon.
I'll be here.
All right. Thank you, guys.
With 70,000 of my closest friends, or whatever.
That's a small account. We'll make it work.
Yeah, something like that.
We'll see you guys around.
Good. Okay.